When an established European brand decides to cross the Atlantic, the scale of the North American market can be overwhelming. The strategy that worked in Rome doesn't automatically translate when it lands squarely in Texas. An excellent product is a baseline. Authenticity and great taste alone rarely guarantee a successful launch. A brand can have a flawless recipe and still fail if it misunderstands local pricing, distribution channels, or consumer habits. That is the exact challenge facing a premium Italian gelato company right now. They have the heritage and the craft, and they are looking for a strategic bridge to safely enter the United States. To build that bridge, they are using College Station as a live testing ground. With a massive, diverse student population and a thriving local economy, it provides a highly active microcosm of the broader Texas market. This traditional storefront displays an old-world identity steeped in history. The task for these student strategy consultants is figuring out exactly how to map that identity onto a modern American landscape, winning over local consumers and securing the right commercial buyers. To solve a problem with this many moving parts, students have to step away from hypothetical classroom exercises. They are entering the messy, high-stakes reality of live international business consulting. The first task is taking on the role of a strategy consultant, beginning with a wide assessment of the landscape on campus and the surrounding city. This is step 1, discover the market. The team has to map the local food culture, track student spending habits, and identify every premium dessert competitor currently fighting for attention. This chart shows the pestle framework in action. By breaking down the political, economic, social, technological, environmental, and legal variables, the team can analyze the complex external forces that govern foreign food imports and local business operations. Once the macro-level data is sorted, the project moves to step 2, understand the customer. This requires a shift from high-level research to direct, boots-on-the-ground engagement with the actual market. The team runs a live consumer discovery and taste study using the actual gelato product. They need to find out firsthand which flavors appeal to local palates and what price points make sense for a premium treat. This graphic illustrates how raw survey data translates into distinct profiles. By creating specific customer personas, the consultants can isolate different budget sensitivities and dietary behaviors to predict future purchasing habits. Generating a brief flash of interest during a taste test means very little on its own. The ultimate goal is identifying the specific psychological triggers that convince someone to move from a one-time sample to a loyal, repeat buyer. Consumer demand is only half the equation. A product cannot survive without physical distribution channels to actually get it into people's hands. That brings us to step 3, find the buyers. The students pivot to B2B research, actively scouting local specialty grocers, independent restaurants, and campus dining decision-makers. Take a look at this market counter. It visually highlights the fierce competition for premium retail shelf space. Convincing an established buyer to take a risk on a new imported product involves navigating tight margins, complex logistics, and serious operational friction. Now, step 4 is building the strategy. This is the crucial pivot where all of that fragmented field research, the taste tests, the buyer interviews, the competitive analysis, must be assembled into a single, unified market entry plan. This 9-block business model canvas provides the architecture for that plan. It forces the team to draw direct pathways connecting proposed distribution channels and key partners straight to sustainable revenue streams. Based on this, a sequential timeline is built, scaling from a localized campus pilot to a statewide rollout. A winning strategy manages to balance 2 very different demands. It protects the cultural authenticity of the Italian gelato while perfectly aligning with the brutal operational and financial realities of local Texas distributors. Finally, we reach step 5. Pitch the future. The students enter a high-pressure environment to present their finalized strategy directly to the international industry partner. The client requires concrete proof of concept. The final deliverable outlines strict key performance indicators, giving the company a way to track trial conversion rates, buyer interest scores, and pilot success over time. For the students, the stakes are equally high. They transform weeks of academic coursework into a rigorous, workforce-ready portfolio piece that demonstrates real commercial competence. The ultimate vision is a thriving, authentic Italian brand successfully setting down roots and becoming part of a new community's daily rituals. Strategic management requires leaving the theoretical behind. It is the active, deliberate work of building the exact framework that empowers a brand to cross borders, adapt to local realities, and secure a lasting foothold in a new market.